with that said, we can begin. Thank you all for coming to our monthly Ryaku Fusatsu full moon ceremony for recommitting to the precepts. I think it's the first one since Jukai, which is nice. And we'll begin as normal with a short period of Zazen, and then we'll have the ceremony. Then after the ceremony we'll be doing a recitation of the women ancestors, and it's up to you if at the end of Ryaku Fusatsu, if you've had enough or you want to stay for the ancestor recitation. It's fine either way. I'll let you know when we finish the one and about to start the other, and give like 30 seconds or a minute or so just for people to leave if they wish. So anyway, for now we'll begin with a short period of Zazen. we begin the ceremony by offering incense in a seated version of the ceremony, and at the end of that there will be a bell roll down, and you're welcome to either do prostrations from standing or just from seated with a deep gasho. The great precepts of Gautama Buddha were kept by all Buddhas. They were transmitted from Buddha to Buddha. They were received by ancestor after ancestor. Our great master Gautama Buddha transmitted the precepts to Master Mahakasyapa. Master Mahakasyapa transmitted the precepts to Master Ananda, and the transmission of the precepts has continued in this way, passing from orthodox successor to orthodox successor in one line. Today, we reaffirm our commitment to the precepts, to return the profound benevolence of Gautama Buddha. We trust this to be the true reception of Gautama Buddha's wisdom and life. Respectfully following the approval of Gautama Buddha, we would like to devote ourselves to the precepts, beginning with atoning for past misdeeds. We now recite the verse of atonement 3 times, and feel free as some people like to give a little gasho, or deep gasho even, at the end of each recitation. All harmful acts, words and thoughts ever committed by me since of old, on account of beginningless greed, anger and ignorance, born of my body, mouth and mind, now I atone for them all. All harmful acts, words and thoughts ever committed by me since of old, on account of beginningless greed, anger and ignorance, born of my body, mouth and mind, now I atone for them all. All harmful acts, words and thoughts ever committed by me since of old, on account of beginningless greed, anger and ignorance, born of my body, mouth and mind, now I atone for them all. We next invoke the presence of the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, the symbols of our Bodhisattva practice and embodiment of the precepts, and as witnesses to our recommittal of the Bodhisattva precepts. Homage to the 7 Buddhas of the past, as symbols of our connection through time. Homage to Shakya Muni Buddha, a person of this earth. Homage to Miroku Buddha, a symbol of hope for the future. Homage to Monju Bodhisattva, symbol of great wisdom. Homage to Fugan Bodhisattva, symbol of great activity. Homage to Kanzeon Bodhisattva, symbol of great compassion. Homage to the successive generations of ancestor Bodhisattvas. Now, having atoned, we symbolically purify ourselves with water. If you have water, that's great. If you don't have water, you can just mime and imagine this. Likewise, if you have some greenery to dip in the water, use that. If not, you can use your fingers to sprinkle it on your forehead 3 times. And if you have one or either, then you can mime the rest. There is actually a Zen story somewhere where might actually just be actually an early Buddhist story of a female woman follower of the Buddha who chastises a Brahmin at the river for washing himself and thinking it will clear away his sins. And in some ways this seems to go against that, but I think it's just appealing to the human capacity to respond to symbols and symbolic gestures rather than thinking it will actually work to clear our karma, as the Buddha often tells us, and as the woman in the story, I'll post it in the thread afterwards, says that washing yourself with water won't cleanse you of your misdeeds. What works to clean your karma is by not doing the misdeeds. If you have done misdeeds, by not doing them again in the future. And that's exactly what we do here with the precepts. We're trying not to cleanse our karma, but not to create such bad karma in the future. And I talk about that not in terms of good things coming to us, but by, if we think of life as dependent arising and it arises from all things, then all we can do is make sure that what we put into all of those threads going together is as good as we can make it. So we try and do good action without trying to cling to that, but just thinking putting good action into the world is pretty much all we can do. We can't control what other people are doing. So anyway, today our reading is going to come from the Kimata Sutta, from the Anguttara Nikaya. So, thus have I heard. On one occasion the Blessed One was staying near Savatthi in Jeta Grove, Anathapindika's monastery. Then Venerable Ananda went to the Blessed One, and on arrival, having bowed down to him, sat to one side. As he was sitting there, he said to the Blessed One, "What is the purpose of skillful virtues? What is their reward?" And the Buddha said, "Skillful virtues have freedom from remorse as their purpose, Ananda, and freedom of remorse from remorse as their reward." And what is the purpose of freedom from remorse? What is its reward? Freedom from remorse has joy as its purpose, joy as its reward. And what is the purpose of joy? What is its reward? Joy has rapture as its purpose, rapture as its reward. And what is the purpose of rapture? What is its reward? Rapture has serenity as its purpose, serenity as its reward. And what is the purpose of serenity? What is its reward? Serenity has pleasure as its purpose, pleasure as its reward. And what is the purpose of pleasure? What is its reward? Pleasure has concentration as its purpose, concentration as its reward. And what is the purpose of concentration? What is its reward? Concentration has knowledge and visions of things as they actually are as its purpose. Knowledge and vision of things as they actually are as its reward. And what is the purpose of knowledge and visions of things as they actually are? What is its reward? Knowledge and vision of things as they actually are has disenchantment as its purpose, disenchantment as its reward. And I imagine by that he means disenchantment with reality as it is with samsara. And what is the purpose of disenchantment? What is its reward? Disenchantment has dispassion as its purpose, dispassion as its reward. And what is the purpose of dispassion? What is its reward? Dispassion has knowledge and vision of release as its purpose, knowledge and vision of release as its reward. Thus, in this way, Ananda, skillful virtues have freedom from remorse as their purpose, freedom from remorse as their reward. Freedom from remorse has joy as its purpose, joy as its reward. Joy has rapture as its purpose, rapture as its reward. Rapture has serenity as its purpose, serenity as its reward. Serenity has pleasure as its purpose, pleasure as its reward. Pleasure has concentration as its purpose, concentration as its reward. Concentration has knowledge and visions of things as they actually are as its purpose. Knowledge of visions of things as they actually are as its reward. Knowledge and visions of things as they are actually has enchantment as its purpose, disenchantment as its purpose, disenchantment as its reward. Disenchantment has dispassion as its purpose, dispassion as its reward, and dispassion has knowledge and vision of release as its purpose, knowledge and vision of release as its reward. In this way, Ananda, skillful virtues lead step by step to the consummation of awakening. And in that, I guess, it puts things probably in a different way than we would in the Mahayana. But we can see things that we would agree with in the precepts, helping us to establish a basis for practice and seeing how things actually are, and that leading to being able to release things, seeing that what they are is impermanent and unsatisfactory and without self. So, now we recommit to the precepts themselves, beginning with the 3 refuges. And we recite together with hands in Gasho. Respectful devotion to Buddha, respectful devotion to Dharma, respectful devotion to Sangha. Devotion to Buddha, the Supreme One. Devotion to Dharma, the supreme purity and teaching. Devotion to Sangha, the supreme community. Perfect devotion to Buddha, perfect devotion to Dharma, perfect devotion to Sangha. And we continue with the three pure precepts. Today we reaffirm our commitment to seek as we can in this body and life to avoid doing harm. To seek as we can in this body and life to live in a healthful and helping way, doing good. To seek as we can in this body and life to live for the benefit of all sentient beings. We continue with the 10 fundamental precepts. Today we reaffirm our commitment to seek as we can in this body and life to refrain from the killing of life. To seek as we can in this body and life to live in generosity and refrain from taking that which is not given. To seek as we can in this body and life to refrain from misusing sexuality and all desire. To seek as we can in this body and life to refrain from false and malicious speech. To seek as we can in this body and life to refrain from intoxication in its many forms. To seek as we can in this body and life to refrain from unconstructively criticizing the errors and faults of others. To seek as we can in this body and life to refrain from praising ourselves and judging others. To seek as we can in this body and life to refrain from stinginess in bestowing the Buddha's teachings and all precious things, to seek as we can in this body and life to refrain from all anger, to seek as we can in this body and life to refrain from disparaging the three treasures, Buddha, Dharma, Sangha. And we recite the 4 Bodhisattva vows 3 times as we usually do. To save all sentient beings, though beings numberless, to transform all delusions, though delusions inexhaustible, to perceive reality, though reality is boundless, to attain the enlightened way, a way non-attainable, to save all sentient beings, though beings numberless, to transform all delusions, though delusions inexhaustible, to perceive reality, though reality is boundless, to attain the enlightened way, a way non-attainable, to save all sentient beings, though beings numberless, to transform all delusions, though delusions inexhaustible, to perceive reality, though reality is boundless, to attain the enlightened way, a way non-attainable. Abiding in this ephemeral world, may we exist in muddy water with purity like a lotus. Nothing escapes the boundless mind. Thus we bow to Buddha. Buddha nature pervades the whole universe, reality existing right here now. In reaffirming our commitments to the precepts, we dedicate our sincere efforts to Shakyamuni Buddha, Honored One, the historical Buddha and teacher, to the all-pervading and everlasting 3 treasures, to all Arhats and Bodhisattvas, Mahasattvas, and their relations throughout the Dharma world. May our sincere vows to accomplish and live the enlightened way be realized together. All Buddhas throughout space and time, all Bodhisattvas, Mahasattvas, Maha Prajna Paramita. Thank you so much for coming together to do that, to recommit to the precepts. I really appreciate it. Appreciate it every month, us coming together as a Sangha to do that. Thank you so much. And I did say I was going to do ancestor recitation, but to be honest, I have run out of energy, so I am not going to do that today. But we'll continue with the women ancestors next month, if that's okay. So thank you all so much for coming, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you really soon. Thanks very much.